You know, when I was a kid growing up in Los Angeles, we had a giant hill right behind my house. We called it Dead Man's Drop. My friends and I would ride down on our bicycles, no helmets, as fast as we could, just to feel the wind through our hair. I have been pursuing that rush my entire life. So when I heard that we were going to get a genuine hypercar here on Good Day Chicago, of course I threw up my hands. I wanted to do it. I want to introduce you to the owner of the car, who's traveled here all the way from California, Mark Stidham. Did I get that right?
Absolutely.
Mark, tell me a little bit about, is this the Agera?
It's an Agera.
Agera, thank you for that.
Agera RS.
And this is a Koenigsegg, and for some people may be familiar, of course, with Porsche and Ferrari and Lamborghini, but this is right up there with their ranks, maybe even stronger, because this is a car that is so painstakingly put together. Tell me a little bit about it, and don't forget the price tag.
Yeah. So, yeah, this car is actually in almost a class by itself. They're hand-built in Sweden by Koenigsegg. It's a small automotive factory started by a gentleman named Christian von Koenigsegg. Christian started the company when he was 19 years old, and so he is a self-made engineer. The car has incredible engineering. They developed 1,360 horsepower out of a 5-liter twin-turbo V8.
That's amazing. And for folks at home that say, oh, it's just a car, this is not just a car. Tell me about some of the components, some of the materials that are used to make this car.
So this entire car is a carbon fiber monocoque. But these cars are also certified to be in the U.S., and so they have full smart airbags, all the safety equipment that any major production car would have. It's a car that can be easily driven every day, even though it has this hyper performance.
Easily driven every day. What's the price tag, Mark?
Price tag is, well, you can't get one. The price tag's $2.5 million, but there's only 27 of them in the world, and they are all they're all owned.
Mark, for $2.5 million, I can get a 3-bedroom condo with 3 baths and an unfettered view of Lake Michigan right here in the Loop. Why in the world did you spend $2.5 million on a car?
Well, you don't laugh every time you go in that condo, do you?
No, is that what you do?
That's what I do.
So how did you, you live in Southern California. Yeah. How'd you get this thing here?
This came on a trailer here to Chicago. We brought it up for the debut of Sixtysix magazine, and there's an article in there about Christian and about the car and the company.
Yeah, tell me about this magazine. Is this a new magazine?
It's a new magazine here in Chicago, and we brought the car so that it could, people could see the car, along with a short clip that we made of when we set the record, a clip called Straight and Narrow.
Can we get the magazine?
I believe that you can. I think you can go on the website and
look for you and look for your car. 277 miles per hour in Nevada.
In Nevada, yeah. So what we did is we ran it both directions. We wanted to make sure that that we had accommodated for wind and incline. So average speed 2 directions. Top speed was actually 284 miles an hour.
Wow. Fastest car in the world, production car, the kind of car you can drive on the street, and it's legal. Mark, thanks for bringing it by. Where are the keys? I'll be back in a couple hours.